Good evening, everybody. Thank you for watching. My name's Tim Baghurst, and we are here in Lombard, Illinois, just outside of Chicago for this doubles quarterfinal between 2 seeds Herrera Munoz warming up on court and 7 seeds Sotomayor and Vargas. Our official for this match, Brenda Laime. Joining me for this match, voluntarily nonetheless, Maurice Miller,
voluntarily,
USAR member,
hilarious,
Real Racquetball co-host, pro IRT player. The list is endless. Add you to the LPRT officials as well, Maurice Miller.
I just repped a fun one.
It was. It was on our other stream, but we're about to start our last match of the evening, and this is one I've been looking forward to just because we see different matchups, and it's a toss-up who's going to win this one.
Ooh. Ooh. What's your hot take? Do you do hot takes or no?
No.
I can do hot takes.
If you like. Take
That's
it away.
fantastic. I don't have one. That's why I was asking you.
You just asked if you could do one. I said yes. And then you told me you don't have one.
I got to keep you on your toes, Tim. This is me. I'm successful somehow.
Well, I hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you're watching. Someone come save me.
If you can, please like and share the feed. You all give us your predictions. We really do enjoy them. But please share the feed so everybody who might not be able to watch it right now is able to watch it at a later time. You know, you never know if a friend is randomly scrolling on your page.
Absolutely. I want to say as well, thanks to some sponsors. Presenting sponsor, Platte Hill Nursery. Host, Glass Court Swim and Fitness Club. Platinum sponsor, Premium Coffee, Papa Nichols. Enjoyed some of that already this weekend. Gold sponsor, Dredger Law. KWM Gutterman. Chicago Spectro Service Lab Incorporated. Tony Cosmano and son Anthony of Anthony's Pizza. Danny Ortega of Taco Burrito King. Enjoyed their delicious food this evening. Newman Schimmel. Jam Trucking. John O'Donnell Jr. Talty Bars. Cheryl Kirk and Kit Lawson. DuPage Convention and Visitors Bureau. And silver sponsors Dr. Alok Mehta. Janet and Joe Eminger of Little Debbie's. John Thorson. Willie Fellows of Fellows Roofing, Mike Davern, bronze sponsors Headpen Racket Sports, Gearbox, eForce, and Rob Burnett. A lot of people who helped to make this event possible. Huge thank you to all of them.
Huge thank you. Absolutely appreciate it. Thank you all for supporting.
Of course, we also have our own LPRT sponsors, and we'll be playing some of those commercials throughout the stream. We do want to say thank you. Without the sponsors, we are not here, the players aren't here, you don't get to watch. So huge thank you to them, and we do hope you support those who support racquetball. It's important. A fun argument going on about where the game ball is. It's somewhere on the court. There's 2 balls, one of them's game ball. Players enjoying the moment now, Maurice, but business now.
I still don't have a pick. I'm just going to enjoy the match.
No, come on, Maurice.
I'm 1 for 1. I like to bat 1,000.
You're 1 for 1?
Yeah, I picked the Ronda Sindais. I said close 2. I did. I said tiebreaker, but I was like, no, honestly, I think close 2.
Did you say who would win?
Yeah, Ronda.
Okay.
Promise.
So just you win 1 and that's it? You're done?
I don't gamble. I really don't. Like, if I had to play myself when I first started, I would still wouldn't bet.
Pause and say, if you know these players and you know racquetball, it's
yes.
not a gamble.
You're absolutely correct. However, you know, sometimes we shock each other.
All right, here we go. Time in. Herrera serving with her partner Munoz on the right side. Vargas and her partner Sotomayor. Vargas is on the right, Sotomayor on the left. Not surprising. Most people know Sotomayor for her backhand. Ooh. And I think this Herrera-Munoz pairing is a good one. Munoz playing exceptionally well in the last couple months, defeating Samantha Salas today. It's a big win for her.
That's a good win.
And I expect them to play well.
The reason why, as you've said, the pairings are, in my opinion, even. Obviously, Herrera and Munoz don't really play together. Vargas, Sotomayor coming back. But it's hard to pick because each player on the sides are, I would say, where they're comfortable. I just hope it's an entertaining match. You know, we can be here all night.
Herrera puts one down. I think Herrera-Munoz will be the favorites for this match, not just as 2 seeds, but Herrera is an exceptionally gifted left-sided player and definitely puts balls away when given the opportunity. Sadzimanchik down below us, over on the right side, supporting his wife, Veronica Sotomayor, and I believe his athlete, Maria Jose Vargas. That time a swing and a miss from Herrera.
Did someone get hit?
No, she just mishit it.
Oh, okay. What's the best serve to hit in doubles, Tim? Or
Well,
top 3?
I was just going to say the one you don't know.
Oh, my gosh. Disrespect today, man. Hey, I was actually practicing it earlier when you saw me. I actually practiced it. I got lucky. Just for you, I'll actually hit some this weekend. Good rally going on. That was a good ceiling.
Yeah, unable to retrieve that ball was Sotomayor. Vargas serving right side. Oof.
That's a good forehand.
Munoz showing some power. Winner of this takes on Mendez Centellas. We had that match for you earlier this evening.
Good serve.
And Herrera with an ace serve down the left side.
Good get.
Maurice, we waited on the doubles because we were waiting to hear from Argentina who was playing doubles together. Would it be Centellas Mendez, or was Vargas going to have a role playing with Team Argentina in doubles? Obviously, these are they're practicing for the World Championships, and it turned out it's Mendez Centellas playing together.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Vargas likely just playing singles in Guatemala. Ooh, that's a big skip from Vargas.
So that means if Sotomayor and Vargas win, they would be in all Argentine semifinal?
Sotomayor and Vargas. Sotomayor's from Ecuador.
Don't listen to me.
What'd you say?
Because as soon as I said, I'm like, she's not Argentinian.
Ooh, Vargas hits that glass wall and misses the ball. 7-0. Herrera Munoz just cruising right now. Sotomayor says, hold on. Not done yet. This is a game of runs, half out.
Even though as of right now, Sotomayor and Vargas, are down 7 points, it's still too early to say that Munoz and Herrera are just going to run away with it, in my opinion.
Ooh, a thought Sotomayor got there. 8 serving 0. Vargas, a bit of a swinger in doubles. I don't know how to describe it. She lets go.
A swinger?
She loves power. She swings hard.
A shooter?
Shooter will work.
A swinger.
No, that's a shooter isn't what I mean.
So you mean like she swings hard on every shot?
And even when maybe a ceiling ball or when the ball's coming in to jam her, she's going to hit hard and let that racket go through.
Oh, okay.
What I mean is in doubles, I just worry in doubles, the way she plays, her opponents have to look out for that.
Got you.
Just for a safety
I
perspective.
apologize, and yeah, I definitely misunderstood.
Well,
a swinger.
We
were coming up with some terms tonight.
Well, just a reminder, tomorrow we start at 10 a.m. Central Time. Vargas, Laime, Munoz, Herrera. Munoz and Herrera playing together tonight. Tomorrow, they'll be playing against each other. Laime, excellent win over Jessica Padilla, taking on Maria Jose Vargas, who's also on court. We'll have both those matches for you. We're streaming 2 courts this weekend. Hope you enjoy the coverage. I want to say thanks especially to JTRB and, of course, Jay Josie, who are making all that happen. Couldn't do it without them. We move into the 11 a.m.s. It's Barrios and Mendez. That will be a contrasting style between those two. And then Longoria and Racich, a repeat of last week's match where Racich was really finding her rhythm against Longoria before injuring her ankle. Very disappointing to see her do that, and it was a bad sprain. So glad she's able to be here and still compete. Meanwhile, on court, Vargas with the broken racket. That's an equipment timeout. She's back on court. Let's see if they can get off the 0. Sotomayor serving right side, switching positions.
Are we double serving Carla? Yep, that's what it was for. Okay.
Hard to argue against that when you're down 0-10.
Absolutely. Find a strategy that will work.
But another error from Vargas on the right side. Vargas and Sotomayor just seem a little erratic, inconsistent.
Yeah. Can't really say jitters. I'd love to see a little bit. There we go. I was about to say I'd love to see more wide angles.
Look at the coverage from Herrera.
Good shot.
Munoz.
Herrera and Munoz are coming out firing.
And playing very, very clean. Not many unforced errors.
$11-0. I would just tell Sotomayor and Vargas 1 point at a time. Play every rally 1 at a time. Try and get back in the box and just try one point at a time. I think it skipped. Yeah, okay.
I don't think we expected this score in game 1.
Definitely not. Shot, side out.
All right, another opportunity to earn some points. 0 serving 12. And a skip from Munoz. Leaning back as she took that shot. First point for Sotomayor. Oh, not given by Laime. Uh-oh. ¿Por qué? Says Sotomayor. She couldn't see. What's your take, Maurice?
I didn't see it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was looking at the comment section because I wanted to see if our viewers had any opinions of what was going on. Maybe if they.
Okay, hold on. So the ball hit Munoz as Sotomayor was hitting straight through to the front wall. You could argue an avoidable hinder there. Replay. Nobody argued, but
Worked out.
well, as the saying goes, ball never lies.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes it does, though.
Definitely. But no, in this situation, at least to us, I believe it worked out. But 3 straight points. Seems like they are definitely trying to attack Carla.
Yeah, and I think that's the right strategy. Herrera, aside from, you could say, Longoria, best left-sided player in the world.
Yeah, she's definitely rough. Played against her on the left, and she knows what she's doing. Let's just put it that way. Good dig. Oh, my stars.
Wow.
On cue.
Let's take another look if we can, JT. Just walking back to the backcourt and just digs it out, hits the front wall. This time it's Munoz with a swing and a miss.
Hits her
Ball
partner.
right down the middle, hitting Vargas. Two contrasting strategies in this match. We see Vargas pushing forward, Sotomayor staying a little deeper into that semi-I formation, whereas Munoz, Herrera are playing more traditional left and right.
A little off balance when she took it. Right idea. First match points. I'm almost going to assume she's going to serve as he-serve.
It's a game point, but you're close.
Close enough.
Got a replay. Surprised at the call, but here we go again. Game point number 2. Munoz serving. Another game point saved. Seems that the strategy of going down this right side is working for Sotomayor and Vargas. At least better than it was.
True. Safety hinder. All right.
Seen a lot of replays, hand up and replay given. Some of these, I don't know, Maurice, I'd like to see them just play through. Doesn't look like much when they're asking for that replay.
On some of them for sure. On others, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's a replay. Sometimes I like playing through, and sometimes I'm like, nah, I need to worry about the safety of the player. I would absolutely prefer not to be hit if I don't have to be, but if I have to eat it, I'm okay with that too. Just missed contact.
Yeah, Sotomayor called off her partner, Vargas. There's always that extra pressure of when you call off your partner, you'd better hit that shot.
Absolutely.
Munoz with the power.
Ref calls a skip.
Sotomayor and Vargas called the skip. 6 serving 14. Munoz strides forward after that winner.
Third game point?
Third game point.
Good serve. Good pass.
4th game point.
At what point, when you're trying to finish out a game, does the pressure of not being able to close it out start to creep into the back of your head? Even with the lead you have, even though you could say you're +8 right now.
Well, that's a question I should be asking you, really. You've been in those situations a lot.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, especially, I'd say more. Oh, shucks. Thank you. Oh, replay called. Okay. Not being able to close it out, I do absolutely get frustrated. I'm really hard on myself, but if I had to tell somebody else for themselves, I'd be like, no, just you're not finishing. That's fine. Recognize what isn't working. Try and move away from it. Find a strategy that works. Like we had said earlier in the Ronda match, she recognized the serve when she needed it and was able to go to it and executed it. Ended up winning the match. Always have something in your back pocket that you're able to pull out.
No, you can't give that as an avoidable. I think that was the right call from our official.
I would call point because she moved and you had the shot.
I agree, but I wouldn't call point.
I wouldn't call definitely no avoidable. I'm not mad at the replay. But if the player clears.
Skip Munoz. We might see a timeout.
See?
8-14. 8-14. No timeout.
Was it 10-0?
It's, first server.
Yeah.
Excellent court coverage. Munoz wanted something. And this time it's Vargas who gets jammed.
I can understand Vargas maybe being upset for no screen, but she didn't put her hand up. Good shot.
Munoz, forehand, reverse pinch winner into the corner. Another game point for Herrera.
Dig.
And there it is. Herrera wins it. It started what we thought might be a blowout at 10-0, but Sotomayor and Vargas made a tactical change, serving to the right side consistently, pushing balls that way. They got back in the first game. They couldn't claim it, but I think they've got some confidence going into game 2.
True. I knew at one point it was 10-0, so you basically got a 8 to 5 point swing at that point. For them, that's pretty good odds, pretty good numbers. Let's see, like you said, if they stick with it.
Okay, so the 2 seeds claim game 1. We'll be back in just a moment to see if they can claim game number 2.
I'm Carla Munoz, and I play with passion.
I play to be a role model for the kids.
I play for the adrenaline.
I play for the love of the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Maurice Miller for this last match of the evening here at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Club.
Shucks, you only get me for one more because I don't know if I can do tomorrow because I'll be busy.
Maurice Miller is playing in the IRT division. He will be busy tomorrow, especially if you keep advancing, Maurice.
True.
Maurice, the 1 seed, so no pressure there.
No pressure. No pressure in all 3. Yeah, no pressure.
Oh, that's right. You're playing mixed and
men's open and men's doubles.
Maurice will be a busy man tomorrow.
I should have just signed up for Chichirian. I could have played that by myself. It should be fun. No, but I'm looking forward to watching as many of the matches as I can.
Oh, we appreciate your contributions here. Here we go, 0-0. Sotomayor starting on the right side, as we might expect. But a skip from Vargas. Not the start they wanted. Skip ball.
I thought it skipped.
Yeah.
Ref calls are good.
That's a rough call. Mental challenge to overcome a call like that. Letting it go.
I would appeal to the people I can't appeal to. I'd appeal to my line judges even though they don't have any. So mentally I would know it was overturned, but I know I can't do nothing about it.
The inner workings of Maurice Miller.
Sometimes you got to trick yourself, man. Make an enemy out of nothing to get yourself fired up. I am noticing, though, Vargas, Sotomayor, and Carla are more likely to shoot the ball. Herrera, if she's not on balance, will most likely flip it to the ceiling to push them back. Good shot. Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Good. Nice rally developing. Good shot with the fist pump. Thank you.
Excellent rally.
I'm going to start a petition for more emotes in racquetball. We need more fist pumps, more like it's me, like I did this, like personality, you know? I mean, being stoic and focused is all great and everything, but, you know, let's have some fun too. Flipping, cartwheels.
We'll see it this weekend, Maurice.
You ain't gonna see me do a cartwheel. That, I'd break my tether. Shot.
Smart down the line from Sotomayor. I'd like to see some of these, well, all of these players just take a little pace off some of their shots.
Good shot.
Excellent shot.
Stop
from
reading
Munoz.
the future, Tim. My gosh, you were good.
Well, just when we're watching where the ball's bouncing.
Yeah.
Ball's bouncing near that foot fault line, that first bounce. And then it's coming up deep. Take some pace off of that. Do you see all of those shots? First bounce is fairly deep, and then it's coming back. So everybody's staying deep because they know the ball's coming back to them. It's a cement wall on the front, or at least covering cinder block. Look at that, 3 shots in a row. Munoz skips it. Everybody's hitting it as hard as they can, and they don't want to skip it. So they're hitting it a little bit higher, and so that ball's just staying deep. Who's going to be that player? This is, I'm going to take a little pace off it and get that ball to bounce twice before it gets to my opponent.
Ooh, that's different. Caught the crack.
Little crack on the right side. Bonus for Vargas. 5 serving 2. This time it's a little unlucky for Vargas, that right-sided wall.
But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Definitely a unique court. If you've ever played on this court, it is a challenge with the contrasting lights on the sidewalls, particularly with this green ball.
How do you go from concrete to panel? Not even panel, like glass panel off the wall.
Which bites.
Yep.
And it's that green tinge. It just creates a challenge for players not used to it.
What I was going to say, difference from first game to second game is Sotomayor and Vargas are playing towards that right side where they had started scoring a lot of points. It's kind of getting into Munoz's head a little bit, but she's taking it in stride. Still playing hard. Forehand. Side out. 5 serves 3. Changing the serve a little bit, going with a lob. Hopefully sets up her partner. Good shot.
Six serving 3.
That's a great shot.
Wide angle, so useful in doubles. I'd also say useful in singles too, particularly when your opponent is moving too far forward. This time a mistake from Herrera on an atypical backhand in this doubles match. We'll take a timeout ourselves. It is a swing, a turnaround in this second game. Sotomayor Vargas looking to take this to a tiebreaker. We're back live, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Maurice Miller, and JTRB at the controls, bringing you this quarterfinal matchup at glasscourt.com Swim and Fitness Club. This is the 2021 Turkey Shoot, a week before Thanksgiving. A lot of these players getting ready for the World Championships in Guatemala. That will be yes, and that will be quite something. We haven't had a World Championships since 2018, and I know I, for one, looking forward to watching. Sad I won't be there, of course. Sad not able to provide the commentary, but as a fan, I'm really excited to watch.
I'm glad that racquetball is picking up a lot more, and a lot more events are going on.
So World Championships will help to determine who plays at the World Games. Vargas, backhand pinch winner. We're starting to see transition of momentum. Munchik wants Vargas to keep swinging. Vargas has played a lot of doubles throughout her career for Argentina and obviously on the Pro Tour. And one of the challenges is when you switch to double serve one player, you have to be comfortable on both sides.
You look to be handling the switch well.
Nice shot, Herrera.
Great shot.
Yeah, Vargas is #2 in the world in singles for a reason, and it's not because she has a bad backhand. She can play both sides, but most people know Sotomayor more comfortable on that backhand side.
Yeah.
Oh, Vargas had it. The whole court open on that right side. Side out, 3 serving 10. Maurice, this has turned into a very interesting match.
I think it's going to go tiebreaker, which I could have predicted when you asked me for a hot take, but no. Wanted to play it safe. No, it's interesting. When Herrera and Munoz had first started game 1, neither one could miss from either side. And then once Sotomayor and Vargas started double serving Munoz, she's leaving a lot of her forehands either coming off the sidewall or high coming off the sidewall or high coming off the back wall. And it's allowing for more offensive opportunities or opportunities just to even stay in a rally for Vargas and Sotomayor.
Excellent pass from Vargas. She knew what was coming, attacked it early, and Munoz not there. That's an example, Maurice, of what we were talking about earlier in one of our matches, cutting balls off early.
Yeah.
You cut the ball off early, your opponent doesn't have a chance to recover. Excellent wide angle.
Shot.
Vargas likes it.
Oh, good shot.
Too good that time from Munoz.
Oh, no. But still, 3 serves 11. Vargas and Sotomayor were still able to get a point. Let's see if Herrera and Munoz could try and develop their own run now.
Jamming Munoz on the right side. That's just clean power from Vargas.
What did you say, the swinger, right? Yeah.
She's got a long swing. Takes a full swing. Follows through.
She is very effective. That was one of the matches I told you on the side where a player just was not following through. And Vargas is demonstrating why you just follow through the ball.
Oh, nicely done. That's what I'm talking about. A way to win a point without having to hit it as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Not that time, Vargas. Half out. Switching to double serving one player also affects the team receiving. One player knows that they're being picked on. That affects them mentally. The other player knows it too. And it may get them out of their rhythm because they're not hitting that many balls. So they get maybe a little sloppy, a little unfocused.
Good shot.
But not unfocused was Herrera when Vargas tried to go to that side. Paid the price. Should have stuck with
what was working.
Yep. 3-13.
I will say that is a lost art.
What is?
Just sticking with what's working, because you start learning new things as you're becoming better, and it's just you lose what. Like if it works, if I know my opponent can't retrieve a pinch or can't cover a pinch, I'm just gonna hit a pinch the entire time until they demonstrate that they can cover it. I want to make the game smarter, not harder.
Sticking with the serve that's working.
Absolutely. If I know they can't.
Prove to me you can return this serve. Until you can, this is what I'm going to use.
It shouldn't be, well, I think they'll adjust. No, make them show you that they're going to adjust.
5 serving 13.
Oh.
Wow.
Woo-hoo.
Alexandra Herrera.
She had the emote. She could have raised the roof on that.
We'll see that in action for Maurice Miller this weekend. Meanwhile, timeout on the court taken by Sotomayor, and Vargas will do the same. Back in. You just saw a commercial for 3-well ball. That's next year in Vegas. Don't miss it. That's an order.
Screen given.
Ooh.
At the wall.
A little bit of a nervous swing from Sotomayor. 7-13. It's getting closer. But maybe a little fatigue from Munoz. She's put a lot of effort in today.
Upset in singles and then playing this game.
No, not just playing this game, but playing most of this game.
Yeah, I was going to say being, you know.
Oh. But she says, I'm feeling fresh. I trained for this. Whatever, Maurice. Whatever, Tim. I got this. 8-13.
Defensive play. Let's see who shoots.
That's a good shot. Herrera. Herrera. Nice shot. Not so hard.
Off pace.
Off pace.
Great placement.
She's a smart player, and she can shoot. And in doubles, it negates maybe her biggest weakness, which is mobility. And her mobility isn't bad, by the way. Frustration from Munoz, who should have let that go. Here we go. Maurice, 13-9, 2 points away from this tiebreaker. Can they do it?
Munoz's body language isn't really helping. She's beating herself up every point. And the brain's like, okay, I'm not doing well, I'm not doing well. Just shake it off, regroup, go back to what was working. That's
wow.
a nice shot.
Take another look at this shot from Veronica Sotomayor. Rips it into the corner. Backhand reverse pinch winner. 2 bounces before the foot fault line. That's a point. So, just like that, we're going to a tiebreaker. It's Herrera and Munoz who scored the most points. They'll choose whether to serve or receive. We've got 2 minutes. We'll be back in just a moment.
I feel like the racket belongs to my hand. It's just something natural, I think.
Not affecting her. She's doing such a great job.
Reaching the Dream Foundation helped me a lot to get to other places and other tournaments and get more experience.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Maurice Miller. You just saw a commercial for Reaching Your Dream Foundation. Maurice, before this match, we were talking about RYDF and how important they were for the racquetball tours and how much support they give, and I don't think we can overstate that.
No. RYDF is extremely important, especially for some athletes who's, whether it's distance or whatever, they absolutely help take care of a cost that could help alleviate maybe the stress of having to get to a tournament or what you're thinking about on the court, you know, as I have to win X amount of money in order to break even or whatever. Allows a little bit more comfortability factor. So if you can, you know, I 100% support them. All right, I'll give a hot take for this tiebreaker. I'm going to go with Sotomayor and Vargas. I'm not even going to give a score, but I'm going to say it in my head. But it'll be interesting to see if you know, Herrera and Munoz can bounce back. And, you know, during the time they had during the break and the tiebreaker, you know, were they able to come up with something in order to combat the double serve and basically, you know, going at Carla or Munoz.
Well, you missed it off screen. We saw a very good pose from Vargas on the pack wall to Brenda Limey, our official, trying to suggest that a replay should be forthcoming, but not given by our official.
Good shot.
But it goes back to keep playing. Put your hand up, keep playing. Don't spend 2 seconds having a chat with the official during the rally. It's going to cost you.
Good game.
And Sotomayor jamming Munoz on the right side.
It's 1-0. One team can hopefully build some sort of lead in order to maybe breathe a little easier.
Ooh.
Maria looks at it like, that's okay.
Looks like we got a replay. Both, I don't know. Looking again at that replay, I think a replay decision by our official might be generous. Vargas, you heard the sound of that one. That, ladies and gentlemen, is called a splat.
That's a good shot. Shook her head, said, okay, that's fine, I'll show you. Nope.
I think win or lose, Maurice, the hero or villain of this match will be Carla Munoz. She's either going to win this match or lose it.
So like an X factor.
Yeah, it's on her.
Got it.
It depends on how well she plays.
Gosh, darn, that's a great shot.
Nice crack, too, on
There's
the right side.
You would have to be standing there in order to retrieve that. But I have no qualms about agreeing with you guys. If Carlos or if Munoz isn't playing well, then gosh, Lord, good shot. If Munoz picks it up, they'll probably win. If not, their chances of winning might go down a little bit. And hits a good shot for the side out. 1-2.
And she got so low to do that.
Do you think shorter players have an advantage over taller players in racquetball?
It's a good question. I don't know that they have. They have an advantage in one respect and a disadvantage in another. And it goes to how high they hit the ball or how low they make contact with the ball on a normal swing. Yet levers are longer on a taller player, an Alexander Herrera, for example. And in terms of retrieving balls, length is an advantage. Look at a Chris Crowther as an example, who was tall, rangy. I had the quote-unquote misfortune of playing him a couple times, and it was so hard to get a ball past him because he was so tall, and he could hit it so hard because of levers. But willingness of a tall player to get low and hit the ball low flat, less likely than somebody who is a little shorter. So it's different. Yeah, Munoz doesn't like it. It didn't sound good.
I thought it skipped. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it skipped too. Munoz doesn't like it at all. I like it from Laime, telling them to get on with it. Good refereeing.
Ooh.
Get on with it. 3-2.
I made my call. Let's play.
Well, we said the ball never lies earlier, and Munoz skipped it.
Like I said, we both thought it skipped. I'll trust your eyes over mine.
Well, I didn't see. I heard.
Yeah, same. Oh, man, she got it, but okay. 1 for 1.
Well, it's very difficult to be an official, as anybody who's officiated knows.
Either one side's going to like you or they're going to not like you. It just doesn't matter. If both sides don't like you, you're doing great. But at least you're consistent.
Like you're doing great.
I mean,
that means you're making the right calls.
They both don't like you, then you've got to be consistent on both sides.
You may be inconsistently consistent. Excellent tiebreaker. Back and forth we go. 2 serving 4 here at the Glass Court Swim and Fitness Court.
Good reset.
Clean winner from Sotomayor. We're here on the Jeff Peters show court. This court was dedicated to him just a few months ago, and we can't say thank you enough to Jeff and all the staff here at Glass Court Swim and Fitness Club and all the volunteers to make this tournament possible and make it so much fun for all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Skipped it.
Munoz.
Just
I
had to
feel
make
that the more the ball's put on her, the harder she's swinging.
Yep. And it didn't even have to be her. Just had to make the front wall.
Ooh. What's the call? Point. You can see Munoz and Herrera not happy with that call. You could see Laime just take a pause and think about it. You know what? If Vargas swings early, probably going to hit Munoz.
Now, it would have been on contact or the follow through.
That's the question. So I like this timeout from Herrera and Munoz. They don't like the call. They need to settle down and regroup.
Yep.
Just a reminder, this is the last match of the evening, but what a quarterfinal matchup series we have tomorrow in singles. Let me just run through this and remind you, we'll be streaming both matches simultaneously throughout the day. 10 a.m. Laime Vargas and Herrera Munoz. So both of those will be streamed. And then 11 a.m. Barrios Mendez, Racich Longoria. We then go into doubles. Longoria Salas, Flores, and Lawrence, and Mendez Centellas, and the winner of this match will be our semifinalists in doubles. Then 5:30, 6:30 p.m. our semifinals of singles before our final of doubles at 7:30. So our doubles final, unlike normal, which are Sunday early afternoon, they're going to be Saturday evening, so be sure to stay with us. 7:30 p.m. Central. Have a feeling, given the competitiveness of these matches, I'm not sure it's going to start at 7:30, but that's when it's scheduled.
I'll probably be on the court. Sorry. I'd love to do it with you, but I'll probably
keep winning,
be playing.
Maurice. That's fine. We don't keep winning. That's okay. So here we go. It's 5-2. Sotomayor Vargas lead. Yeah, Herrera says, take that, referee. Rips one into the front left corner.
Herrera should have did the LeBron. Tell you, it'll work. I promise you, Tim. Just misses it.
Yeah,
it bit on the sidewall.
Yeah, it was a weird bounce.
Yep.
Excellent timeout from Herrera Munoz. 2 rallies, 1 side out. 2 serving 5.
I mean, that time I should be, look, just get one. There you go, just get one.
Vamos, she says to Munoz, guess what, Maurice? Look who's starting to take charge of this court.
Yeah.
Alexander Herrera.
She's like, you're gonna ice me? I'm gonna insert myself into it. That's a good shot.
Yeah, and then Sotomayor says, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't hit it to you. I'll go wide angle to Munoz. Excellent decision. Hands up all around. Play continues. Oh, golly. Vargas puts it down. Can't quite believe nobody's really been hit during this.
That's true. But it was encroaching.
Jeff Peters watching online. Thanks, Jeff. Wants to remind Maurice that the IRT semis are scheduled after the LPRT so as not to conflict.
8:30. Well, I got one at 6:30. Or I've got a match at 6:30.
Maurice promises to take care of business quickly so he can be on air.
I want to be able to play, commentate with you, then have to play my other match. That would be awesome.
Two
Catches
bounces.
it, side wall.
Just dies on the right side.
Thank you, Jeff. What's up, Jeff? Hope all's good with you, man.
Gotta say as well about this tournament, it's all the little things that I like. The placement of everything, where people are supposed to sit for sponsors, where you're supposed to put your bags, where you can access food, all the details of providing information. It's helpful.
Yeah.
And it's obvious that Jeff and his staff have been doing this for a long time and know how to run a quality tournament.
Yeah, I came here with Troy, I think 2018 or 19, I can't remember, but it was my first time here and absolutely enjoyed the tournament. And so when I got the opportunity to be able to come here, it just worked out my schedule, so I had to. And so far, it's been a very fun-filled Friday. Like, just it's been filled.
It's been filled.
It's fun. Look, you know what I meant.
I know. We are having fun here, everyone. We hope
Yeah.
you are wherever you're watching.
And if you're just joining us or have been joining us, please like and share the feed. We greatly appreciate it. Ooh, she got it.
Sotomayor giving everything in the back of the court. 4 serving 7.
Good call.
I have to agree. Sudzi Munchik doesn't like it, but he's a little biased on in favor of his spouse. Looked like a skip from here, Maurice.
They might argue, you know, you hit like a super top spin miss hit, so it might just hit the wall and pop back up.
You didn't answer.
Huh?
Skip or good shot?
I'd skip like crazy. I'm just gonna say it was good though.
Oh, don't officiate any match I play, Maurice.
Should I mention I'm certified? Swing
Skip
through.
from Sotomayor.
And this is where you
Groans
start getting tighter.
Groans from around the right side of this court where the Vargas Sotomayor crowd sit. 5 serving 7. 5-7. Oh, 6. 6 serving 7. One of the questions was what happened to Vargas Mendez. It was decided by Team Argentina that Centellas and Mendez would play together. They've been playing together for a while on tour.
Ooh, twice.
A replay? Maurice.
Hey, you know.
In the middle of the court. That's wow. A little surprised by that call.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's
Yes,
we're just gonna say it's interesting.
is a good word for that.
But she's got the better angle than we do. So, you know, we gotta trust her.
Oh my gosh. Watch out. Oh, my word. What a rally.
Wow. How did she not get hit?
Incredible.
Lord.
Everyone had their hands in the air, hands on faces.
Look at the replay.
We figured someone was going to get hit, and no one did, miraculously. Herrera, I don't think, maybe I've seen her dive once in my life.
She does not dive often. We know that for sure.
She did.
But she had the great hustle up front and then the recovery with the dive.
What a point.
Ooh.
Munoz.
Fist pump. That's what I'm talking about. Emotes.
All right, Maurice, we get it.
Just saying. I'm going to keep saying because I need people to understand.
We'll see you Sunday.
It's definitely Sunday.
So what's the call? Cambio, side out.
I actually agree with that call.
What was the call?
Side out.
For what?
You 2 bounces.
As opposed to swinging?
As opposed to she wasn't close enough to the ball to ask for hinder. Because there was miscommunication first.
Ooh. Well, it's starting to get a little heated on the court. We certainly have some drama, there's no question.
Racquetball is a full contact sport.
Sotomayor
But that was a
drives
nice,
that one
that was a nice backhand.
into the front wall. This has turned into some match.
Yeah, I mean, what was it, 6 to something?
Vargas rips one down. It's going to take a timeout. And it's 7 serving 6.
I wonder what would be the strategies we come up with for Sotomayor and Vargas. It's, what is it, game of 4? Yeah, game of 4. And then for Herrera and Munoz, it's get these 2 side outs, game to 5. You know, what do you come up with as the offensive team and then as a defensive team? You know, do you stick to what's been working, what was working because, they, you know, now they've caught up? Well, can you say that strategy's not working just because they've caught up? Well, were you executing your strategy to its fullest potential? You know, what was working? If you had your ceiling balls not coming off the back wall, if they're coming off the back wall now, that doesn't mean your strategy wasn't working. You're not executing it as strongly as you can.
Well said, well said. And I think there's also value in recognizing what are you doing with your serve, because doubles is a game of runs. It's expected that your opponents are going to get some points in a row. It's not going to be side outside, you know, half outside out every time.
Absolutely.
They're going to get opportunities. They're going to win 2, 3, 4 points sometimes. That's happened. Now you're back in the service box. Can you get those 1, 2, 3, 4 points in a row with your 2 servers? And it starts with, let's get the serve that gets us the advantage in this point.
Yeah.
If you're hitting a serve that creates a disadvantage for you, then you're not serving what you should be serving.
Well said.
7 serving 6.
Vargas wisdom.
Oh, thanks.
All right, let's see what we come up with. Oh,
interesting.
Is she okay? Yes, she
Yes.
is.
Well, a change of serve, and it didn't work. So
Okay.
you saw them trying to serve to the middle earlier. And the reason is because they were trying to get Herrera or Munoz to hit a backhand, but it wasn't good enough, giving Herrera time to move over to hit the forehand. So it hit Vargas. If that had hit Vargas squarely in the leg, is that an avoidable hinder? It still hit Vargas. Does that matter?
It was straight, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That's avoidable.
agreed.
Okay. I was making sure I didn't miss anything.
But it wasn't given. And that's what I'm saying. If it hit Vargas so much that the ball didn't make the front wall,
It's, yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
still took
ref
away
gets
the.
that.
Yeah.
but because it just glanced her leg, it still hit her.
Change the path of the ball. Good shot. 2 bounces.
So, creeping closer and closer. Now match point, Sotomayor Vargas.
Timeout taken.
Herrera Munoz take the timeout. I think for me, maybe take it at 9 as opposed to 10 where you're at match point.
Yeah.
But I like the timeout. We'll see if it works in their favor. Just a reminder, 10 a.m. tomorrow, we're streaming both courts. And I should also mention, if you're not watching on YouTube, you're missing out on the highest quality we can offer. We can stream at a higher definition on YouTube than on Facebook. Facebook limit us, so if you want the highest definition, jump on over to YouTube and you'll get the best we can do.
I've always watched on YouTube, so that's okay.
You know the drill. You know the drill. And also, don't forget, subscribe while you're there, because if you
Absolutely.
subscribe, then you get notifications when we go live, and you won't miss a thing.
To hear your crystal clear voice. Man, wisdom too, dropping gems.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it's towards
JT
the
over
end.
here just can't believe it. He's in shock. Who paid Maurice to be on air?
Oh, special guest Friday, man.
Vargas almost hit herself on match point. She laughs, but she gets a second serve. Here it is.
Backhand. She puts it
And
away.
puts it away.
It's the match. That was a great match.
It was, Maurice. And what a turnaround from game 1, where Herrera and Munoz were cruising at 15-8.
Oh, wait, is it 6? I was actually right. On everything I love. In my mind, I said 6. On every, I knew I should have showed you. You saw how excited I got.
Maurice.
I really did say 11-6. And I picked the right team. I'm 2 for 2. We'll say 1.5 out of 1.5.
He said he wasn't a betting man.
But I'm right.
He doesn't.
I don't win nothing
Oh
except
gosh.
pride.
Well,
Maybe a little bit of ego.
Maurice goes home the winner, at least in his own mind.
Telling you.
Herrera Munoz claim it 15-8. Excuse me. It's Sotomayor Vargas who claim it 8-15, 15-9, 11-6. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central.
Yep.
You don't want to miss a thing. We'll be here all day. Thanks so much for watching.